Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new series of a military playthrough against the Baron in Manor Lords. We're attempting to beat this again on normal settings. This will be a beginner friendly video. I'll try to explain what I do, why I do it, why I decide for certain resources, what you can do to make it easier on yourself to get used to all the military play and not be stressed out by everything that's happening. Don't be, don't ever be worried about making mistake in your playthrough. You will fail, you will lose, um, and that's okay. The game isn't all that easy to play, especially in the beginning. I know I failed dozens of times in any military playthrough before I ever managed to be successful. But then, what I did was I read some stuff on the game forums and watched some videos that I found very helpful. So now this is my own attempt at helping you achieving that success in the game and, have maybe a little more fun with it while you're at it. I mean, this is a game. It should be fun. So hopefully this will help you. Help you. All right. So anyway, we will be re-rolling the map as much as we have to until I have the resources that I want. And especially if you're struggling with the game of, food in the first year or whatever, my families die in the winter and I can't provide them with enough food, especially if you have that issue. Re-roll the map until you have the resources that help you do what you want to do. Now, on this playthrough, we will be the restoring the peace, meaning that we'll be playing against the Baron. That's an off-map adversary, and nobody on the map themselves other than raiders and bandits. But don't fret, it'll all be good. So we'll take the default settings and we will be choosing a small map. Why do we do that? Because if you take a large map, because you have to dominate it, right? So you will be forced to go for all of the territories. Now that can be a frustrating process if you have a large map like that. So we'll be going for high peaks because there's only four territories or four regions. We'll let the Baron start up here. So just so you know, you can drag and drop um, the coat of arms to wherever you want it to. We will be starting down here. That's a good spot. And we will be re-rolling the map as many times as we need to in order to get the resources that we want. And what we do want, or what I look for in a quick military playthrough, just, to get started quickly, get money in quickly, and not be forced to level up your burgages. Will be going for rich stone and any rich food resources in addition to that. So hopefully we won't have to re-roll all that much. So let's get into it for now and see what the game has in store for us. Again, we will be re-rolling. We might not have to because we were lucky. So we have the rich stone surface, the rich stone deposit that I was looking for. We have fish, which is good, and we have rich salt, which is also good for money. And you will see that the camera movement is a bit restricted here, but that's not an issue. And it's also, it's a small region, but this playthrough is not about growing your village as big as you possibly can or whatever. It's really about survival. So, fish is good. It's not ideal, but I really don't want to re roll like 20 times. Because ideally, I'd like to have mushrooms. Rich mushroom would be perfect. So yeah, I think we will be re-rolling. This might take a while, unfortunately, but bear with me. It'll be worth it. So let's just make sure that we're down here. We have this on normal. It is worth it because you'll have so much stuff to worry about on the military playthrough, especially if you're not used to playing with military. Oh, there we go. Perfect combination. Because with the origin card that we'll be choosing in just a bit, this deposit will be doubled. So we'll have plenty of food. Meat would be nice as well, but we'll do meat with pig stalls. We have a little meat here as well. So I would say this is a pretty much perfect setup. Now, military playthrough means we will have bandit camps coming up here. The first one is already there because that's start of the standard settings. And those bandit camps will only appear on unclaimed territory. So right now, those camps will only be on these two territories. These bandits will be stealing from you, but you should be able to survive that. It really shouldn't cripple you. The Baron is pretty aggressive, so he will be pushing for this territory in the within the first year. You won't be able to oppose that. Don't worry about it. Our focus right now over the first couple of years is to make as much money as we possibly can so that we can afford mercenaries when we need them. And we will need them because we won't be going for much militia of our own or whatever. We will be relying mostly on the mercenaries in order to beat this. Now you can do your own. You can go for your own militia if you wanted to. We do have iron, but that also means that we would have to level up the city and have to provide for those people in this city. So I'm not sure that we're going to do that. So let's see how the money side will develop. And if it's going well, we will do without militia, or maybe just one basic militia that will be supplied to us. Well, actually, no. We'll get the weapons for the militia. So we might set up one just to make sure that if raiders come into our territory, I think in year 3, we're prepared to defend against them. But we'll see about that. For now, let's build. Again, this particular playthrough is just supposed to help you beat the Baron and maybe get the achievement if you haven't gotten it before. It's not about building pretty. It's not about growing this city until it's huge. This has a very specific goal in mind, and that is just beat the Baron successfully as quickly as possible. We might be able to do it by year 3 or 4. We'll need a lot of influence in order to do it, because once the Baron claims these 2 territories, it's 6,000 in influence that we'll need in order to get those territories from the Baron. So food production will be a huge part of achieving that. So this rich mushroom is going to be very helpful in achieving that. Now, we'll always start with the logging camp. And although I don't like to position that this far away, I also don't want them to be all that close to the animals here. So let's just build the logging camp right here. And I think, although my patience isn't all that great, we'll be doing this playthrough on normal speed or the 4 times fast forward at most, in order to make this as understandable as possible. So let's give them a road here to speed things up just a bit. Okay, logging camp is always first. Build that, and you know, this is the end. They have to walk over there in order to build it, but that's fine. Okay, second thing that we're doing is build a hitching post for the logging camp, and then later we'll build another one for the saw pit. For now, my focus, as we're on normal settings, will be to get houses up and running, because I want people to immigrate as quickly as we can make that. So all of this will be filled with houses, meaning we want this logging camp up and running as quickly as we can. Also have to see, okay, this is good. So lots of water, just preparing for that. In the meantime, the woodcutter can start cutting wood down there. I do like to build those two on separate ends of the village if I can, so that we don't deforest any more quickly than absolutely necessary. And we can also, just to make sure we're not, you know, wasting any time, let's get the forager and the hunting camp built as well. I just end conversation here. You don't have to talk with the Baron if you don't want to. I end up building in slightly different sequences each time, and it really doesn't make much of a difference. You have a bit of supplies here. The only ones that are critical is wheat. Oh, so logger should start working. Let's hire an ox. They should be here very quickly because we're right at the edge of the map. We'll also have a hunter going. Fuel is not going to be... Let's worry about food first. And then later worry about firewood as winter approaches. So 4 timber. We're gonna need 12 timber to build as quickly as possible. I don't think that we'll be able to get immigration going by April. For that we would have needed to start with just the houses. So let's just set up these houses, wait for the 12 logs to come in. In the meantime, we're already producing food. That's good. We're just waiting for the logs to come in to start building the houses. And then we'll juggle personnel here and there. We also need a granary and a storehouse. But I do want to get the houses up and running to get immigration growing as quickly as possible. There we go. Okay. So all of those I'll put on highest priority or high priority, just to make sure that whatever we set up for building now as the granary and the storehouse will not hamper our progress in getting the houses up and running. As you can see, we're already in April, So yeah, immigration won't start until May, but that's fine. So let's get... I think we'll just put that here, maybe. And then this is where our quarry will go. Might as well...
This is heavier than it looks.
Not build that road now. So the second ox is there, so they will get their ox. This is not progressing as quickly as I'd like it to. But, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Hopefully they'll get those houses up quickly now. See, they're getting food. So we're good on food, we're good on fuel. We'll be okay. But I don't think those houses will be up quickly enough to be done by May 1st. So we're probably going to have to wait until June. That's unfortunate. We probably should have gone for the houses first, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It just, you know, it is what it is sometimes. And this probably was a bad decision to go for the 2 food sources first. We probably should have gone for the houses first. But we'll be fine. Now, we've just managed to get the small village, and that means we get this perk, and we will be choosing this origin card. Now, this origin card has the one big advantage that it gives us a perk on all minor trades, which is it increases all of those trades, and the 1 coin trades are increased by double. So it won't be 150, it will be 2. And everything else is increased by 50%. So that's pretty awesome. Foraged goods will be doubled. This is why I wanted the double mushroom, or the rich mushrooms. And we get the hunting hound, meaning that the hunter that we already have will be upgraded, and they'll be more efficient bringing in meat. So all of that is a great help. So let's unlock this. Okay. So this is good. This house should be done fairly quickly. Let's also just make sure that we're prepared for the following months and add some more houses here. And then we should be okay. Let's form the militia. That means we just got the 20 spears and 20 shields. That's good. And we have our 6th house up, which means that we will get immigration next month. So let's also get the well up.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
And then just build a road down here. And yeah, let's get the granary up. We're okay on timber. And let's upgrade the hunting camp to get us more meat. So, and they will have to go into the firewood cutter just to make sure that we have enough. With this, let's just very quickly staff the storehouse, and after they picked up all the supplies, we'll put them back into the forager. Again, we're going to have to juggle personnel a bit, and I hope that they're going to get the granary up and going at some point now. Hunter is fine.
This is heavier than it looks.
I think we'll let them go down to 10 just to get us a bit more food, but food should not be an issue with this combination of resources. So come on now. Okay, 6 houses up. Granary almost done. This is fine. And as soon as the granary is up, the storehouse workers gonna go there so that they can pick up the last of the wheat bread. And then we'll also build the marketplace. Doesn't have to be all that big. We won't be in this playthrough forever. So let's go that. And that'll be supplying everyone with the food. So that should help with happiness and everything. Still have the 18 left, so let's get the saw pit up and running.
To finish this building. It's been most embarrassing to run out halfway through.
And then after the saw pit is done, the next priority will be to get a 3rd ox, which we can't right now because we upgraded the hunting camp. So let's build the trader, and we'll need planks for the quarry. So this is one of our priorities now, to get more people in and therefore have more people to work. There we go. So get going there. We have 2 more months. Okay, so let's get one area. Storehouse, the well is up. So happiness is up. And let's get someone into the forager as quickly as we can. We're almost, as June just started. Let's see, I think we'll just use them and put them into the forager hut first. What did I just do? Oh, that didn't work.
Come on.
So forager has someone go in the woodcutter, hunting camp, granary has someone, and we'll fill that with the next immigrant. Let's just fast forward real quick and wait for the next person to immigrate. And there you see, you know, they stole some pelts, which is annoying because we could have sold them, but you know, that's just part of the game. We have no way of combating them right now. We'll be adding our militia in just a minute, but we don't have enough people for that anyway. So let's just wait for stuff to finish here. They're still going. They're still going, so yeah. But we're gonna have to wait for people to come in. It's a bit annoying to just wait for them to arrive, but that's the way it is. So in the meantime, let's do this. Get some planks going.
This is heavier than it looks.
Oh, they're sick.
Don't be shy,
So that's the
good sirs and
problem.
ladies.
So what we're gonna do is, if they're sick, that's not good. So let's unassign them and assign someone else. Hopefully, yeah. So we now have a non-sick worker, and they can actually
This is heavier than it looks.
add some food, which means that one of these people is going to be sick. So let's see, nobody else is. All right, so we have one more person. Let's add to the trader. We don't have enough firewood to sell yet, but planks should go rather quickly. Don't forget to set a reserve for logs, and we won't ever need more than 80 planks in this playthrough, so that's what we're going to set for now. So planks should be coming in quickly. It means we will be trading planks. Anything over 40 will be sold. We'll also be selling any pelts which were just stolen. That was really annoying. But, you know, and we'll also be exporting rough stone. And rubble stone will also be anything over 20. Oops, not 1200. Anything over 20 will be sold in rough stone. For that, we need a quarry though. So that's our next
Don't be
priority.
shy, good
And
sirs and
after that,
ladies.
we'll need some more houses up and running. Okay.
This is heavier than
So
it
with
looks.
that, let's not. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the videos to usually 15 to 20 minutes.
Don't
We're
be
at
shy,
26,
good
so
sirs and
let's take a break
ladies.
right here, and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.